The holographic display flickered to life in the Grand Council chamber of the Zintharian Empire, casting an eerie blue glow across the assembled faces of the galaxy's most feared conquerors. High Archon Velthor leaned forward, his crystalline eyes narrowing as a human face materialized before him, a woman in military uniform. Her expression carved from stone and steel. "I am General Catherine Morgan of the Terran Defense Coalition," she began. Her voice steady despite the thousands of light years separating her from the alien warlords. "This message serves as your final warning." Velthor's mandibles clicked in amusement. Around him, the council erupted in guttural laughter. These humans were a primitive species, barely capable of faster-than-light travel when the Empire had first detected them. Their planet had been an easy target, or so it seemed. "You invaded our world without provocation," Catherine continued, her jaw set firm. "You glassed our cities. You took our people as slaves. You thought Earth would fall in a week." Her eyes hardened. "You struck Earth first. That was your mistake. Now we are coming for you." The transmission ended abruptly, leaving silence in its wake. "Impossible," Velthor muttered. "Our forces reported complete orbital superiority. Their resistance should have collapsed months ago. What the Archon didn't know, what none of the Empire could have anticipated, was the nature of humanity's resilience. While other species surrendered when faced with overwhelming force, humans possessed something the galaxy had never encountered: an absolute refusal to accept defeat. Lieutenant Kevin Torres crouched in the wreckage of what had once been New Beijing, his plasma rifle humming with barely contained energy. Around him, a squad of resistance fighters waited in the shadows, their faces smeared with ash and determination. "Contact in 30 seconds, whispered his earpiece. Catherine's voice, transmitted from the underground command center 3 kilometers below the surface. "Remember, we hit fast, we hit hard, and we show these bastards what happens when you underestimate Earth." Kevin had been a college student when the Zintharians arrived. He'd watched the skies turn red as their warships descended, witnessed the beam weapons carve trenches through city blocks. He'd lost his family in the first week, his friends in the second. By the third week, he'd picked up a rifle and joined the fight. That was 8 months ago. Since then, everything had changed. The Zintharians had expected submission. Instead, they found guerrilla warfare that made their previous conquests look like training exercises. Humans fought from the rubble of their cities, from underground tunnels that stretched for hundreds of miles, from the poisoned wastelands the Empire had created. Every soldier lost cost the invaders dearly. Every inch of ground was paid for in alien blood. And humanity learned. They learned fast. Kevin's neural implant reverse-engineered from captured. Zintharian technology fed him tactical data in real time. The Resistance had become a learning organism, adapting to enemy tactics within hours of encountering them. Human engineers had taken alien weapons, improved them, and turned them against their creators. Now, Catherine's command crackled through the channel. Kevin burst from cover as shaped charges erupted across the Zintharian supply depot. The aliens scrambled, their formation discipline momentarily breaking. That moment was all humanity needed. Plasma fire lit up the ruins as Resistance fighters emerged from every shadow, every crater, every impossible hiding place. The engagement lasted 4 minutes. When the smoke cleared, the depot was destroyed, and the Resistance had vanished back into the urban maze like ghosts aboard the flagship Dominion's Claw. Velthor studied the latest casualty reports with growing unease. 73 outposts attacked simultaneously across 3 continents. Supply lines severed. Communications disrupted. And most disturbing of all 3, capital ships had been destroyed in orbit by surface-launched weapons that shouldn't exist. How? He demanded of his tactical officer. How did they develop orbital strike capability in less than a year? We believe they're using our own technology against us, High Archon, but they've modified it, enhanced it. Their scientists work at a pace we've never encountered. They share information freely across their entire Resistance network. When one cell learns something, they all learn it within hours. Velther felt something he hadn't experienced in 3 decades of conquest. Fear. Then came the reports from the outer colonies. Terran ships screwed, mismatched vessels cobbled together from salvaged alien technology and human innovation had begun raiding Zinthurian outposts across the sector. They fought with a ferocity that defied military logic, accepting casualties that would break any other species. Inflicting damage far beyond their numbers, Catherine's warning had been no idle threat. Humanity was coming. In the command center deep beneath Earth's ravaged surface, Catherine stood before a 3-dimensional map of the galaxy. Red dots marked Zinthurian positions. Blue dots showed Terran forces still outnumbered, still outgunned, but growing. Kevin entered, his uniform still scorched from the latest engagement. Strike Team 7 reporting success, General. The depot is gone and we captured intact shield generators. Engineering says they can have them installed on our ships within a week. Catherine nodded, her expression grim but determined. The 4th Fleet launches tomorrow. Admiral Chun will hit their mining operations in the Kepler system. They'll send reinforcements, Kevin warned. Good. Catherine's smile was cold. Let them. Every ship they send to defend their territory is one less ship defending their homeworld. They want a war? We'll give them a war. We'll show them what happens when you attack a species that's been fighting itself for 10,000 years. She turned to face the map, her reflection ghostly in its glow. They thought we were weak because we hadn't conquered our neighbors. They didn't understand that we never needed to. We were too busy preparing to fight each other. Every military doctrine, every weapon system, every tactical innovation we developed was designed to defeat opponents who think like us. Kevin stood beside her, understanding dawning. And nothing in the galaxy thinks like us. Exactly. Catherine's voice dropped to a whisper that somehow carried the weight of 7 billion souls. They struck Earth first. They taught us their technology. They showed us their weaknesses. And now, Lieutenant, now we show them why humanity survives. Outside, in the poisoned sky above the ruins of civilization, the first human-built warship broke through the clouds. Its hull emblazoned with words in 100 Earth languages, all saying the same thing: we are coming.